Alright, what's up, guys? I'm gonna do a Lord of the Rings Shadows booster box. Shadows is a set of the Lord of the Rings card game made by Decipher. As you can see on the packaging, has written Decipher all over it. The image for the Shadows set is Aragorn in the Prancing Pony. If you recall that scene from the first Lord of the Rings. And there's a little artwork on the side. Sorry, trying to get a good shot there. And you also have some Urukai on the side there. Very cool. Alright, so I'm going to get this thing open and we're going to be good to go. Alright, so I realized my lighting was a little bit funny, so I moved some things around and even turned my flashlight on. Yeah, so we can get a good look at stuff here. Okay, so the booster packs look like this. I've opened every single booster pack, and the box that it comes in looks like this. There's a bit of a shadow there. So yeah, there you go. Ironic joke for having shadows. And yes, my TV is downloading some stuff from Xbox. So here we go. Each card has a health, which is the 3 there, and armor, which is kind of like their, well, this is kind of their health, the 12 at the top. That tells you, let's say someone has 13 instead of 12, and you went to go against your enemy's card with the 13, you would lose a health point because you did not have as much defense. The 6 at the top tells you how much it costs to play that card, and we can do a whole other video of how to play this, which I plan on doing. So most of them have different types of... Oh man, this is like too much of a glare. Sorry, bear with me here, I'm trying to find the perfect lighting. Hatred's Stirred. Orcish Worker. So that's a minion card. What's really unique, Woodland Sentinel. What's really unique about this card game is that for your deck you actually have shadow cards, which are like the evil, whatever you want to call them, evil people, Mordor-like people, and then you have your good guys, like your elves, your dwarves, your good men. What's awesome about Shadows is that they start kind of getting a little bit more creative with the card game. And by that I mean is there's special ring bearer cards, which I'm really hoping to get like a Faramir ring bearer card in this set, which I think he's in this set. But anyway, it basically gives you the idea of, what would it be like if, another person other than Frodo had the ring. And so you can build your deck around, let's say if Faramir had the ring, or if Aragorn had the ring, and each person has different drawbacks. Usually Frodo is the best balance to be the ring bearer, just because they like to stick with the movie, and that's probably true in real life anyway. So that was the first booster pack. Like I said, I've already opened them. I think people take too much time opening them on video. Here's the next 11. Devastation. Wielding the Ring. A holographic, awesome, what's called Bloodthirsty, which this is an event. That's kind of like a spell, I guess, if you're into magic. I'm going to set that one aside. That's freaking sweet. Man, I'm so excited to open this. This was actually a Christmas gift, and I'm just now getting it here. Squad of Urukai. Tyrannical Uruk. So these are all like shadow cards. Frenzied Orc. So every time your opponent is playing fellowship cards, or I'm not sure what the word is actually at the top of my head for some reason. every time your opponent's playing fellowship cards, you play your bad guy cards, your shadow cards, and when 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, counting the cards here. When you play fellowship cards, or I'm sorry, when your opponent plays fellowship cards, you play your shadow cards, and vice versa, and you try to stop each other from taking care of business. And the object of the game, which we'll talk a little bit more if people would be interested in it and how to play this game, is the object of the game is to go through 9 sites, which we have not seen a site card yet. But there are site cards, and that's like as your journey goes, you try to get to the 9th site first before your opponent, or you try to kill or overburden the ring bearer. Orcish Smith. So each thing kind of has its own. Well, here's a site card. Speaking of the devil, so that's saying here that you have to have a 2 points basically to make it to this site, to the next one. It says regroup, exert your Golem or your Smeagol to play the Fellowship's next site. So that's a good deck if you have Golem or Smeagol or both in your deck. Alright, so the next one here. I think I'm just going to start grabbing stacks because either way these are kind of going to be mixed up, but I mean these are all just from booster packs. Murderous Uric. Really sorry about the lighting, guys. Trying out different stuff here. Bold and Cunning. Master commands it. Champion Orc. Man, that dude is ugly. That guy's also ugly. Orc Miscreant. Incognito. A holographic Smeagol. Rare foil. Wow. That is pretty freaking awesome. I'm not sure what the price range is for like actually selling those singles on eBay, but I bet you could make your money back. Which I don't really care to make it back because, like I said, this is a gift. I did not spend money on it myself. Freaking awesome. I'm excited about this. Alright, so I'm just going to start grabbing a stack and going through them here instead of trying to keep it like if they were in a booster pack. Armor of the Citadel. So there's different kinds of like items that you can put on your person there to make them better, to defeat your opponent. Different events. Frenzied Attack. Yeah, that's pretty frenzied. You got Golem biting Sam there. Precision Targeting. Let me see if I can move maybe the lighting here to a little bit more desirable of there's just too much lighting. Let me try that. That guy kind of looks like Freddy from Friday the 13th. So yeah, there you go. When you play this minion, you may make and that's a symbol, condition from your discard pile into your hand. So that's this symbol up here. So that's a type of group. Each symbol